surrounded him when he fell to the floor. They told him it was not their wives that found out the truth, but his friends did, and that was why they put something in the drink some moments ago. As they began to take his clothes off, they started telling him the whole story. When Luke came earlier with the groceries, it was actually his second time in the apartment that morning. He had come even earlier and found Sarah dead from having taken too many sleeping pills, but there wasn't blood or handcuffs yet, just a letter saying goodbye to Vincent. He called Chris, Philip, and Marty, who started arguing over if calling the police or helping Vincent, so Luke told them about the camera so they could make an informed decision. He showed them the recordings of all the women Vincent took to the apartment, revealing his real nature. He had been betraying his friends all along. Vincent had slept with Marty's wife the night after Marty asked him to talk to her, with Zoe multiple times since Philip's wedding, and once with Anne as well. Vincent paid her to get Chris's attention and make him accept the key. They agreed to set up a trap for him as revenge, so Marty, Chris, and Luke went out to be seen in public in order to have an alibi while Philip stayed in the loft to make a messier crime scene by getting stoned, then handcuffing Sarah, cutting her up, and using her bloody hand to write the message on the headboard. Now that they had Vincent, they could finish setting up the scene. They forced him to swallow some alcohol and sleeping pills before putting him on the bed and handcuffing him to Sarah as he began to lose consciousness, leaving him there for the police to find. Back in the present, the detectives don't believe such a crazy conspiracy story. The only fingerprints on the loft are his and Sarah's. The DVD collection they found next to him only has recordings of Vincent but not the others, and Philip was with Hiram all morning so he couldn't have been in the loft. Vincent replies that there are perfectly good explanations for this. His friends probably cleaned off the loft to get rid of their fingerprints and they were wearing gloves anyway. Luke must have destroyed the recordings that didn't include him, and Philip is probably blackmailing Hiram using the information Vincent gave him about San Diego, so Hiram is covering up for him. This makes the story even more complicated and weird, so the cops still won't believe him. A few hours later, one of the detectives tells Chris he's allowed to go, but first, she comments on a detail that